Yes, the car behind me is definitely no stranger to the Sri Lankan car culture, and it did take us car enthusiasts by surprise when we found out that JEEWAN purchased Sri Lanka's one and only wide-body STI9. And what makes it even more special is that it is painted in Midnight Purple 3. Yes, a color that was first introduced by Nissan and which was first used in the legendary limited edition Nissan GTR R33. Yes, so now let me just take a moment to let's just all take a moment to admire how stunning this car looks under the Sri Lankan sun. Yeah. Well, anyways, I know all of you guys are quite anxious to know what's under the hood and what this car is running with and what has been done to it. So I'm gonna let Oshan take over so that he can give you all a better walkthrough about the engine.
Cruising with the windows down.
So now cars like this, what matters mostly is what's under the hood. So that's exactly what we're going to start with. Just like every other STI9, this also comes with an EJ25 engine, which is a 2.5 liter boxer 4 engine packing a whopping 480 horsepower. That is just only from 1.3 bar boost. Now of course this is fitted with a massive Garage GTX turbo with a cable of 2.3 bar boost. Now of course is running on 1.3 because you all know how good and amazing Sri Lankan roads can be. But if you ever do decide to go lunatic mode and get all that power from the turbo or get all 2.3 bar boost, you can get an addition of 450 horsepower, that is 850 in total. Yeah. Now of course to handle that much power, there are some modifications done to the engine base, such as a forged crankshaft, CP corridor pistons, and also manly tough beam rods. And also in addition to that, we have a 3-core intercooler, aluminium radiator, and all that. And also it also is fitted with an Apexi water spray kit for all that cooling and all that performance. Now, of course, there are many more mods own JEEWAN has done to the car. In addition to these, and also talking about the ECU, it has a Halltech 2500 ECU which has two maps. One if you want to be obnoxious, and the other map is when you want to act like an adult. Now also this ECU has launch control, anti-lag, and also flat foot shifting. Now anti-lag is what makes your car split those frames and all that makes it pop and bang. So now, of course, there are more mods done to the car. The whole list will be now up in the screen after this clip, so you all can pause and check all that, read everything you need to know. Alright, so now we are in the interior of this lovely looking STI9. First off, we have the stock STI9 steering wheel along with stock STI9 seats. And of course, what you see in hindsight is this massive roll cage. It's not a roll cage actually, it's a half cage. It is a Pro Drive 6-point half cage. Now of course you have your gauges over here, speedometers and whatnot. Now moving to the right side of the car, you have a tiny electronic damping force controller unit, which Shavin will talk about in the side profile. Now moving to the top, we have genuine Defi boost gauge. Moving to the left of it, we have a valve controller type R unit by Apexi. Now here you have in the bottom, you have this water spray kit and all that for the intercooler for better cooling and all that good stuff. Now moving to the left, you have your gauges over here, your temperature and all that. Now here in the center console, it's pretty basic. It's normal like a usual car. You get your AC controls, your Pioneer unit with the infotainment system with surround sound system. Now here you have your AC controls and storage compartments, your cigarette lighters and all that. So here in the transmission, you have a carbon fiber gear knob. It is a 6-speed manual. Here now, moving from the transmission, you have these two buttons called DC-CD. What it does is you can split the power to go either to the front wheels or the back wheels, or you can split it accordingly, 80%, 20%, 60%, 40%, 50%, or 100%. Now, Moving to the left side, to the passenger side, you have your airbags here and airbag here, and your glove compartment over here, just like a usual car. Now, here in the bottom, you have a turbo timer by Ready. It is also genuine Ready turbo timer. I think that's about it with the interior. Let's move on with everything else.
Hello, why? Just like how I like my bitches. Yes, now moving on to the hood scoop here. It feeds air directly into the engine, into the turbo to help keeping temperatures down low. Now, moving down here, you have some aftermarket SK9 DRL lights. DRL stands for daytime running lights, as you guys can see right here. And it gives a really aggressive look, in my opinion. Now, moving down here, you have some vents to help you more cooling, obviously. And then here you have a precision 3-4 front mount intercooler. Oshan, stop, you can see your face on the camera. And also down below, you have a little rubber front lip, just to, why not? Then Subaru badging here, and obviously more vents to help permit it more cooling directly into the engine bay and all that. So I think with that being said, we can move on to the rest of the car. So now let's talk about the side profile. And the most obvious thing about this entire car is this wide body. Yes, so this is the only SK9 with a genuine WRC wide body kit on it. And that's the most prominent thing about this SK9. Moving on, you have some Federal Evolution tires along with some genuine Works GTN 18-inch wheels. And now, speaking of brakes, so these are all original SK9 Brembo brakes on all 4 wheels, obviously. And then now side skirt, so pretty aggressive with the side skirt with, and obviously painted with the Midnight Purple 3, the 3 color, and then pink auto shop, low wood traction, and all that good stuff. Now, the suspension. This car also has a tiny electronic damping suspension system which can be controlled from the inside, obviously. Now, let's talk about the whole rear. So as you guys can see, this has no wing. And in my opinion, I think the Subarus without wings look extremely menacing. Am I right or am I right? Leave a comment down below. So you have a bunch of stickers here, and you also have a little lip. What the hell? Your small ducktail on top here, which is carbon fiber as far as I can see. Now, moving down below, you have the badging as well as the aftermarket tail light as well, which is not an aftermarket tail light. Apparently, there's no chance of being in the camera. This is original tail lights. Now, down below, this is where all the juicy stuff happens. So, this is a Brian Crower exhaust system which is also fitted with Brian Crower intake valves. And now, all the piping has been done by Weber, and also this has a X-Force Varex exhaust valve control. Has a valve control, so which is pretty nice. So anyways, that's that. So it's pretty massive. I can almost fist myself. I don't want to burn my fingers off. So that's pretty much it for the rear section of the car. So we hope you guys enjoyed this video on this genuine wide body SK, the only one in the country. And huge thanks to JEEWAN SACHINTHA for taking his time off to bring the car out here for us to film it. So Ishan, over to you.
So if you want to see some pictures and behind the scenes content, make sure to check out our Instagram, Streets of Ceylon 20, and also our TikTok at Streets of Ceylon, where we will be uploading cool content in this car and all the other cars that we have reviewed.
Yes.
And also make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel if you enjoyed the video. Hit the like button if you didn't still hit the like button.
Yes. You don't care if you like it or not, you hit the like button, you subscribe.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yes.
And hit the bell icon.
Yeah. To stay tuned for more reviews on other cars and...
on other cars.
On other cars.
That's what we do. We don't review houses yet.
Yes. So with that being said, boys, Streets of Ceylon signing out. Quite a bit when JEEWAN purchased this car, and now the piping all is done by Weber, and also this has a Varex
X-Force.
like just how like kill don't anything. Yeah, that's bad.